Hey everyone, Ryan here. I have been covering Biomutant on this channel for quite some time now, for at least the past month. I want to thank you all for your support and bringing those videos to the forefront of this channel. They have really exploded and I'm really excited to have you here. If this is your first time here, if this is your 800th time here, then I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to tell you that we did some breakdowns and analysis and we have been talking about the character creator for quite some time. And we had to do some weird Japanese translation with the last one to get some more information out of it. But now we have official information from the developer that GameInformer did a video on. So what we're going to do today, we're just going to react to that video. I'm going to give you my honest reaction. I haven't watched any of it yet. So there's going to be all honest interaction, reaction. There will be starts and stops. So if you're not interested in that or you don't really care, then I guess don't watch the video. But either way, it just felt irresponsible to not talk about the official information we got about the character creator since we've been talking about it for so long. But without further ado, I'm going to jump right into the video. So I'm going to hit play right about now. Also, subscribe if you're feeling
friends. Welcome
so inclined.
To another quick look at Biomutant, the new open world RPG from
I'm glad he acknowledged that we were friends.
I am joined with Marcus Stewart, the man. You know him, you love him. Hello, sir.
Hey, I know that guy.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
So, similar to what we talked about in my prior video, you know, you have your stats here with the little icons that kind of give it a little cutesy kind of look. And then you have the various races here. Obviously, our first correction right away is that Damden is not Damden, it's Dumden or Dumdon, which seems like they'd be bullied in school. Then there's Hyla instead of Hira, and then you have Murgle instead of Margle. But that's just what's going to happen if you're translating Japanese to English. Sometimes with Google Translate. Let's play the video.
We are looking at the character creator from Biomutant today, and I think it's a special thing because of how unique these character designs can get. Marcus, what do you know about this?
Well, you can see here, this is the very beginning of the game.
You can see as he moves the little wheel around right over here.
Weirdo. Oh, good.
The character morphs.
Right there. Look at him. It's a really good spot.
My God.
So as you can see here, this game is all about gene splicing. You're making your weird it's not like a cat dog thing, whatever it's supposed to be.
Hey, it could be a cat dog. You can do it. I believe in you.
Attributes you can see there on the right side: vitality, strength, intellect, charisma, agility, and luck. And on the right side, you're using a slider to kind of pick where those points are going to be allocated. Those update in real time. But the coolest aspect is how your character kind of morphs as you're changing to give you a visual representation. So as you can see there, you'll get skinnier if you get agile. If you get stronger, you get big. My favorite is if you get more charismatic, you'll get like a big old smile, so you can see all the charisma.
I just like the way.
Is that what is that? That's charisma coming out of him.
That's what charisma looks like.
Wow.
See it?
I just like the way it morphs depending on the different stats.
The face of a charisma launched 1,000 ships.
Look
Yeah.
at this little guy. Look how cute he is. Look at a little smile on his face. He's so cunning.
Yeah, you're messing around with that. And as you can see in the beginning, you pick the breed that you start with, which also kind of reflects the 6 different tribes that are in the game. And the breeds come with their kind of preset abilities, and then you kind of mess around with those in this menu. As you can see here, we're kind of rewinding back a little bit.
Yeah, you went way too far ahead.
Much like
we're lost.
Biomutant himself.
Correct. Get back to it.
I like seeing his head just balloon and shrink and his height go all over the place. It's just really, he can feel all of this too, by the way. And from what I understand, I spoke to the devs. They said it's very painful for them.
Oh no! So this is torture.
That's not, yes,
I get
that's not
it.
true, by the way.
The character can feel all the pain of
so there you go. Your
morphing.
breed in the beginning.
The
there.
genetic
so,
experiments you're going to be forming on them.
So you can see little descriptions underneath them. Some are like stronger than others, like the Hyla there is kind of like a tanky. He can absorb a bit more damage. We got the small head Thip, the Murgle. That's what they went with.
For sure. I think I like Primal. I think it's kind of my favorite.
Let's look at Primal. Oh, okay. Look at them lips.
Oh yeah.
You like the lips.
I'm a lip man. What can I say? Not compared to the buck teeth of the Dumdon.
Yeah, the Rex kind of looks like a weird baby panda.
Yeah.
Fit might be I think Fip's gonna be the favorite on the internet.
I
The
can't
small
wait.
head,
Okay.
tiny eyes.
I get it. Yeah, I'm with it.
Calling it now. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
All right.
Game
like you
Informer
said
is
before-
Nostradamus, as we refer to as Marcus.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Glad those business cards got to you guys.
It took a while. Pandemic and all that.
So yeah, that's kind of a fun way to kind of see your character kind of change, and just your character's weird looking in general.
Yeah, I think that's just, I don't know if there's anything quite like that in terms of a character creator where, I mean, you feel free to correct me. I don't think there's anything quite like that where you morph your character and their stats change and you can kind of like, based on how they look, they're going to have a different kind of style to them or kind of stats. I don't know if there's anything quite like that. But of course, feel free to correct me.
General, so
Yeah.
it helps.
Now, what is this screen? What is
So your resistance. This plays a big part in exploration because if you want to pause it here, Alex.
That's something we talked
the-
about in our other video, or the other video I did the other day, is the tolerance, or rather what looks like your resistance, where you'll be able to change your various resistances. You'll see them right here in the right hand corner. Of course, they're going to talk more about it, but that's basically what we talked about the other day in one of my other videos, the tolerance or the resistance, which is just your resistance to various kind of hazards in the world.
Game is divided into 7 biomes that are more hospitable than others. Some are really hot, some are really cold, some are radioactive, as you can see. And so your survival in those areas depends on how high your resistance is to them. So throughout the game, you'll gradually get more skill points and level your resistances up. But here in the beginning, you got to choose where you want to start. Like, do you want to start more heat resistant so that you can survive in those areas longer from the beginning? Do you want to maybe have it in the middle and give everyone kind of like, or every stat?
So yeah, that's kind of a
little
cool idea. So basically what they're saying is that the various environments and biomes are going to have various hazards to them, and you're going to be able to traverse them, but you might get various penalties to your character depending on traveling through these areas. But you'll be able to work on your resistances and improving them, so that way you can get your character stronger and be able to traverse these different environments without having those different hazards. Kind of like, I guess the way they describe it is like when you pick up different mutations as you travel throughout the world and level up.
Bit of sprinkle of everything. You won't really know until you're in the game, and like I said, you can level up all these. You can hit 100% resistance in all of them, which
So you
will
can
allow
make
to,
basically a god
traverse those zones
of some
penalty
kind.
free. But yeah, those are just, they just dictate how long you're going to survive. If you rock into this radioactive zone and start vomiting everywhere, are you going to pass out within minutes, or are you going to be able to walk in for maybe 10 minutes? So,
Which,
depends.
if you haven't seen any of the gameplay footage, is not an exaggeration. Literally, you will throw up everywhere if you get too
I'm
sick,
excited.
from the radioactivity. So
True to life.
True to life. And then we have what I'm sure people will spend more time in. You can customize the colors of your precious little boy here.
Hey, look at those little patterns,
Yeah.
color schemes you can have.
I like the eyebrows there. That was good.
The fox eyebrows.
We talk about it on the NGT we did, which you should go check out as well. But it really does feel like there is a level of choice in this game that I feel like my character is going to be really different from Marcus's and everyone else who plays it, which I really
Probably
like.
the best
It makes
part
that feel
about
little
creating
bit
a
more
character
personal,
in a role-playing game is
Exactly. I might
being
just
able to
be,
make it drastically different
completely
from somebody
uncreative and
else.
Just make him look like Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank.
That would work too, but you have the freedom to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that would be
You can also
cool.
see his
I would
right
like to
arm
see
there, the
somebody
little
create a
blue thing,
Ratchet
that
from Ratchet and
changes
Clank.
depending on what your
Maybe I'll
resistance
create
is
a Ratchet
kind
from
of
Ratchet and
leaning
Clank.
towards, too.
Don't take my idea.
For sure.
There you go, different shaders. It's a nice hot yellow. If it was me, I'd probably make the bands red.
Yep.
But that's just me.
Yeah,
But
I'm
yeah,
more of a blue and red type of guy. I get this yellow out of here.
Okay, Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's my journey. That's who I am. But now we move to the class system.
So as you can see here, 5 different classes: Deadeye, Commando, Psy-Freak, Saboteur,
The animation
and
just makes it
Sentinel.
look so much better.
Each one again comes with their own advantages.
See, before
You can
we
see
only saw
Saboteur's
like
kind of-
those weirdly translated Japanese screenshots, and it was just like really hard to see, like, I guess, like really visualize it, but just seeing like the animations of them switching classes just like really cool.
the stealthier class. You can dual wield melee weapons. Deadeye, they considered kind of the closest thing to kind of an all-round class.
Okay.
But the this game encourages multiple playthroughs because of all the kind of choice-driven gameplay.
I could
so,
see
you
that
know,
too.
You can try these all out with subsequent playthroughs. Freak up
It
there
looked
is
just
kind
so
of the
cool.
super powered one. You can throw like lightning balls and kind of has like increased energy regen. Sentinel is more of a tank. Commando is good if you want to focus more on guns than like melee combat.
See, that's what I suggested, that Commando might be guns, and
And there's
Sentinel,
also
I
a
guess
sixth
now we know
class
is kind
called
of
the
like
mercenary that is
the
a
armor
pre-order
one.
bonus.
Okay,
or tough
good to
one.
know.
Tank.
I would be curious to get my hands on all of them, frankly, but I'm excited to try it out. Marcus, when does this game come out?
Biomutant launches May 25th. It's coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
It's a beautiful thing. And then if people want to learn more about this exciting new game, where can they go?
Well, since you're already on YouTube, like Alex mentioned before, you can check out the larger video preview with us and Blake Hester, where we kind of take a tour of the combat and
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I think it just all looks really, really cool. I think everything that they're showing off here has been pretty much what we have discussed over various weeks on the channel. I just didn't think it made sense to not discuss this or go over it, because obviously if there's correcting based on my part that we need to do based on the official information, then that's something we need to do here. It looks like it wasn't entirely off, not everything translated perfectly from some of the things that we talked about, but it looks like it's really shaping up to be very close to what we had been talking about over the last few weeks. So obviously this is not a full-blown video of like me discussing and analyzing and showing you screenshots, but I just wanted to do a quick reaction video for you guys. Of course, if you want to see more Biomutant coverage, I will direct you to here on this channel. We will be discussing it as it gets closer to release, and hopefully on release and after release. I'm excited to see what you guys do with the game, and until then, I'll see you all later, and I just want to let you know that I love you. Maybe.